Ba-dum! Hello! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hubba-dubba-ba-dubba! Hello, Ray! Hello, Claire! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Hello, woo! Hello, woo! Woo, woo, woo! Hello, how you guys doing? Hubba-dubba-dubba-ba. Let's continue with the Power of Friendship quest. Hello, Blue! Hello! Welcome! we, we still got our most best looking anime protagonist here. Spilling sipping tea. Nice, sippy sip. Anything to do now? Did I forget anything last time? Do I have any gifts? What's this? Oh, yeah. You're a fire girl. I give you these. Oh, I missed the head. Hang on, did the head pads? Are the head pads still broken? No, they are. I missed them. Oh. Thank you, Blue. Remember when you stream?
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
I will, okay. Or, hang on, was that directed at Ray? Because you want to stream. So, why don't you just stream? In my money head, but no, not always yours, I'm sorry. Still sick though, no. No. Should I give you another kartoffel? And why is Hanabi still moving her mouth? You're also sick. Oh no, why are you all sick? Stop it. Do I have gifts for you? I still have another one? Hang on a minute. Crush suppression. Crush gauge reduce heal. What's a crush gauge? Want to finish the enemy without brain crush. Attack damage suppression. That halves attack. Why would I do that? Where did I get these? Special mission pay bonus? You're not doing it on purpose, I know, but why are you always sick? %8 more XP. Ah! Dang it. Improved combat 8% more XP. There's still gifts for you. What did she say? Gifts. You don't even have anything. I tricked you, girl. Can these eyes lie? Anyway, let's continue.
I guess I should take a break.
Left feet, what? How to jump scare a boy?
Wake up.
What is it, Hanabi?
Let's start off with a cutscene.
TV. A tabloid show. The Suo incident caused by Karin Travers is causing much confusion. The assassination of Chairman Sumeragi, ordered by Travers, brought great shock to New Himuka.
Dad.
We've drawn up an image of the
I cannot
witness
take this
account of the
seriously
culprit,
anymore.
Kasane Randall, shown here.
Kasane? What's going on?
That is awful.
You can see the suspect's features so clearly.
Oh yeah, you can.
Hey, are you all watching the news?
Wataru.
Kasane's family and the OSF refused to provide a picture. Crow's streaming data was also deleted, so all they could do was draw up a picture of her. Man, I feel a little bad for Kasane. Oh, sorry, Yuito. I probably shouldn't say that.
No, it's okay. I'm feeling a little bad too.
What?
Yuito, you smiled. Thank goodness.
What? Oh, right. I made everyone worry. I'm sorry. Just let us worry. That's all we can do.
Merv, did you draw this? Well, it was my style.
Thank goodness.
Could have
It
been
was
me.
your voices that brought me back. It was like I wasn't myself anymore. Brainfield really is powerful, but you can't use it when you're emotional. I wasn't thinking straight.
I knew it was a risky move, but I didn't imagine it would be this bad.
Powers are affected by emotions, so it's probably the same with brain fields. If you can
Foot
control it, it will
isn't.
be a powerful
Feet,
tool.
foot, foot,
So
foot.
it's all in
What is
how
feet?
you use it?
Footen.
That's
2
a little
feet.
scary.
Footen.
Just be careful using it. Anyone can change staying in a place like that. Oh, yeah. Chief Sumeragi wants you to come to HQ.
My brother. Okay, I'll be right there. Wataru, about your sister.
Haruka? Don't worry about her. She's impulsive, unlike me. So she probably got concerned while looking after Kasane and the others, and ended up going along with them.
What?
Getting
Your sister's
better.
involved with Kasane?
Oh, you didn't know? She's Kasane's operator.
That's just how things are, so don't sweat it. But thanks. Okay, hurry up and get going before you anger the chief.
Okay, let's go back to Suo.
My character is beautiful. Oh, an animated cutscene.
What happened?
Yuito? What happened? Why did you stop?
What? Weren't we just talking at the hideout?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Huh? When did we get back to Suo?
Memory loss.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Swing.
We banned all interviews so crows would get off our backs. So it's okay now.
Huh? Lieutenant Colonel Luca?
Yuito, I asked you to just
Lieutenant
call me
Colonel is a
Luca. You're in
child.
command now.
What? Wait a second. You mean when I was provisional commander during the Suo incident?
No, you were just made commander by Major General Fubuki.
When was that?
Huh?
You're acting strange.
Wataru.
Doesn't believe in
is
the
there
heart of the
anything
cards
strange
enough.
about
Oh
Yuito's
no!
cerebral data?
No, nothing in particular.
You don't remember meeting Major General Fubuki?
No.
We've been reassigned to OSF 1st Platoon. You're the leader and we're going out on patrol. I've got a bad feeling about this. You should get checked out at the OSF hospital ASAP.
What about the patrol?
If things are hairy, I'll call the higher-ups.
You're the leader. I can't force you to. But would you please go to the hospital?
Yuito is
Yeah,
short for
it'll get
Yugimuto.
peace of mind
Oh.
if you do.
Right. You're right. Okay.
Gotta throw
I'll do that.
throw cards at my enemies now.
As for getting to the hospital,
Oh, my uncle is the chief doctor, so I'll take him.
Okay.
Also, because my uncle runs the show, if I send him a message, you'll be looked at right away.
Another cutscene. Cutting edge medical treatment. Who let these guys with the birds on their head in?
No need to worry. It's likely the result of exhaustion.
You have no idea, Doctor.
There seems to be an excess of
His
silent
name is
hormones
Doctor?
leaking in your brain, causing temporary confusion. I'll give you a prescription to stop the leakage that you can fill at our pharmacy. Take it when symptoms appear.
Okay. Thank you.
Private Sumeragi, the brave fighter who protected Suo from others in the Suo incident. In an unprecedented promotion, he was appointed to Commander of 1st Platoon.
What is this? I didn't do any of that.
Huh? Yoito
It
is
may not be
stupid.
exactly what you want, but deal with it for now. It's a request from Chief Kaito and the government. They want to raise you up as a hero who saved the country.
It doesn't make any sense.
Wait. That's right. We did talk about that. I can't remember most of it, though.
Now, let's have a look at 2nd Lieutenant Yuito Sumeragi's
March of Victory? Fake news, he
Don't
didn't even
bother
have a
with the
poster
news.
in the bird.
The media always
Right.
does whatever they want. So how was it? Figure anything out?
Yeah. They said it was exhaustion. I have to wait here for a bit for my prescription to be ready.
Council Chairman Joe Sumeragi, slain at the hands of assassin Kasane Randall in the Suo incident. In light of such a dire event, our courageous 2nd Lieutenant, Yuito Sumeragi.
Hey, if we have time to kill, why not look around the hospital?
I want to hear the
I
news.
didn't get a chance to show you around before.
Why show me around the hospital?
You're very kind, Hanabi.
Oh, you're very kind
At
on
least
you.
it's far better than watching the Crow's propaganda.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hanabi, waifu went rogue. I mean, she still got the burb on, so no. Messages. Let's take it easy, blah blah blah. What does she want from me? Oh, hang on. We got this guy now in party. Burb. You're a child. Take the burb. The card-throwing waifu is evil. Who's the card-throwing waifu? Her? Should we add this too? Picture of herself? Kasan? Oh, that's the card-throwing waifu. Oh, she evil. Where am I supposed to go now? Is there any loot? Loot? No. Loot? No. Yuito go brrr. Oh. Cutscene.
That woman looks like she's in trouble.
That woman looks like she's in trouble.
Excuse me. Is everything all right?
Oh, sorry. I'm a dud.
What's a
I
dud?
just can't see the hospital's vision.
A dud?
Forgive me. I'm inept, so I can't activate the system that responds to powers. Do you know where the neurology department is?
What?
I can show you the way.
People without powers are called duds?
Female citizen
We're
best
worried
name.
with a silver spoon in your mouth. It's because, well, how can I put it? They don't really have much mental ability.
That's a pretty harsh
Merp
nickname.
still didn't understand.
It is, but people
Tsugimi
without powers
is
tend to refer
me
to
real life.
themselves as
Kasane
gods
is
rather than
waifu and
inept.
Big Booba Mummy
They
is
probably
Claire.
have an
Okay.
aversion to admitting they have less brain power.
What's there not to
Unable
understand?
to
I
use
got it.
Powers. That must be so inconvenient.
Yes, I'm sure it is. The town's vision and even Signet were created with powers in mind.
I've heard that only 0.1% of the population is inept. I really think the government should give more consideration to them.
Apparently at the OSF hospital,
True,
they're
true.
conducting research
Big booby
on
mummy
ineptitude
milkers
and how to
for
cure it.
Claire.
Getting rid of the inept must be a goal for the government.
Duds. Why does that remind me of something?
Come on!
Huh. What's wrong, Hanabi? What's with that face?
I don't care. Continue.
Well, when I brought that woman to the neurology center, I heard a nurse talking about some bus for urgent patients.
Imagine
Why would
having
they
to
put
fight
urgent
you.
patients on a bus?
You'd crush me,
A bus.
and I have a
I must
crush
have
on
heard
you.
wrong. I'm sorry.
What?
A bus is here, underground.
Underground? Why would a bus be underneath the hospital? They should make it come to the main entrance. The underground road is a special passage to leave the city.
There's no data on the OSF hospital, which means we have no idea what's going on inside. It wouldn't surprise me if they used an underground road to bring in emergency patients.
Urgent patients? The Ichijo OSF hospital's old building is outside of Suo.
You mean Lokusho City? I heard it was badly attacked by others 10 years ago. That not even ruins are left.
Crush
That's
me
right.
between your thighs. What?
Did you used to live in Lokusho City?
No. I was
Oh,
born
why-
and raised
why
in
should
Suo,
I?
Because my father was disinherited from the Ichijo's main branch.
I don't
only
think
went
I
to
can
Lokusho
do
City
that.
every once in a while. But the hospital you were in was the old OSF hospital in Lokusho, right? I even went there to visit you.
Right. When Lokusho was attacked, my mother was killed.
Nagi is on the bus?
Who is Nagi again?
What? Nagi?
Yeah. He was filed under missing persons. I might have been mistaken.
Who was Nagi again?
Sorry, I can't track him. I'm not allowed access inside the hospital.
Alright. Sugumi, tell us where the bus with Nagi was headed.
I've sent the coordinate data. It's in the direction of the old OSF hospital in the Lokusho City ruins.
Let's all
Space
go.
buddy guy with the
Nagi
name
is alive.
Wind
I want to
Moves.
see him
Oh,
and
that
talk to
guy.
him.
The
Yeah,
guy
we
that
need to
almost
make sure that
died
really
because
was
he was
Nagi.
stupid. Ah! Out of the way! I wanna look for loot before I go. Oh.
I feel like we're starting to work smoothly together.
Sure. Whatever you say. Oh, yes, move. Load is shown on your map. Yeah, I know, but sometimes it only gets shown if I'm at a certain distance. At least I felt it was. Felt like it was. No.
So this is the old OSF hospital. I was very young when I stayed here, so I don't remember much about it.
There was nothing left of Lokusho. Aren't others only after human brains? Would they destroy the buildings?
Good point. If this building is still being used, maybe they cleaned it up on purpose.
Huh. It sounds like you have some information we aren't aware of.
Right, sorry. I do in fact believe that it's still currently being used. That's why I think it's likely that Nagi was brought here.
Why do you think such an old facility is still being used?
Well, once you get to be in the OSF leadership, you start to learn all sorts of information. I heard that the old hospital was being used for some type of operation several times.
Is he hiding something?
Of course he is. Loot is on your
Sugumi,
okay.
the bus with Nagi went beneath this facility, right?
Yes, but be careful. There are a lot of areas I can't see through inside. This place is dangerous.
I can't read this place's data either. I won't be able to give you much support.
Girl, you have a
Be careful.
gun, you're fine.
Okay, everyone. Stay on your toes.
What? Yuito was a recruit a couple days ago and now he's a commander already. That's some That's some jump up the ladder. This place is dangerous. Ray going somewhere. True.
Nagi, there's so much I want to ask you.
Loot.
The resource reading is close. Should we get it?
Of course we get it. Oh. Loot.
This hospital. I'm more afraid of ghosts showing up than others.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh.
Have you ever seen one?
Barista Santa, what?
But if they do exist, maybe here.
How?
Oh, if I see a ghost, I'll let you know.
Here we go.
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
Gotcha. Mew?
Is this you, Ito?
Oh, I forgot to turn it off. Why is the child with me? Oh, hello. I want the girl with the gun. Okay, girl with the gun is here. And fire girl. I would like fire. What? Okay.
My power is difficult to use, but it is useful.
We can't
What?
go further. Do we look for a different route then? That or break our way through here?
I don't think we need to resort to that. We should be able to get by using my power. The enemy dropped something.
Let's keep this up.
Hadouken! Always the girls. No, because one girl is fire, and the other has a gun.
Yuito, my power may be helpful. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful. That must be its weakness.
I didn't know what I did there, but it worked. Level up!
I need your help.
That startled me.
Mine. Oh. Damn it. Oh, loot! Oh. Oh! You did completely wrong, but it worked. Hello, Mr. Save Point Guy! Huh? What's this? Whatever. Loot! Oh.
According to the records, the big attack on Locusho was 11 years ago. That was when the old OSF hospital was abandoned and the new facility moved to Suwon. Yes, along with all of the patients and equipment.
Keep this up.
If we trust the government announcement.
Do you need help?
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
focus. All right.
Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hadouken! A chunk! Super mode!
Some help, Luca.
Really?
What? Nagi is gone.
Lord! Hello, Jane! Hello, hello! Thanks for your huggies!
Let's keep looking.
Where's the loot hiding? Oh, Lord! Loot! Hang on, can I go inside here?
Yo, Yuito. We'll be able to move forward if we
Okay.
use my power, Yuito.
You've hacked them all! Nice, nice!
Gotta focus. Here you go.
Keep this up.
Do you need help?
That must be a weak spot. Finish this, Yuito.
Bam! You filled your huddies. Heaven help the lurkers, Lucking and Moni. Oh, they're also here. Welcome. Hello again, Mr. Safe Point Guy. New stuff in the store? Oh, yes. Animal food, what? Why is this stuff so expensive? Defense, power defense. He's 150 attack. Oh my god, this child is... Oh my goodness. Thank you, folks. Thanks for bending the butts. I actually like this guy. He has high defense. Sorry, Tsugumi, but she has a gun. What would you do? I need advice in chat. Pew pew. Okay, it's a gun then. Don't abandon enemy range. Okay. Who needs stats when you have waifus? Alright, alright. Got it, got it. Cutscene!
This doesn't make sense. Why would there be others inside?
The biggest reason others are here is for food. They want our brains.
It doesn't look like there are many humans for them to feast on.
Have you heard anything about this place from your uncle?
No, not really. And I only really see him at New Year's, so... There he is! Nagi!
Nagi! Nagi, wait! You're safe!
Yuito.
We were worried about you. Your name was on the missing persons list. Plus, I wanted to ask you about what happened.
I'm sorry.
Nagi, what made you do that to us?
How should I know?
Killing Nagi, sure, bam! We have a gun.
My head is all messed up. It won't stop spinning.
It won't stop spinning. It will break your neck, Nagi.
You can't stay here.
What? What's gotten into...
If you stay here, you'll be rehabilitated just like me. So that's what's going on.
The rumors were true.
Rehabilitation? Nagi? What's that? An alarm? More others!
They must have been watching us. I'll take care of this. Get out of here!
No, I'll fight too!
I said no! There's no telling when I might snap and try to kill you guys again. Just like with Captain Seto. I can't let that happen. I'm begging you to get out of here!
Just kiss and fight these things, I don't know.
I can't. I just told you I could snap and turn on you any second.
Good thing the monsters are waiting for them.
Go on ahead. They're gonna rehabilitate you if they catch you. Or worse, they'll skip that and turn you into an other.
What are you talking about? But that's...
Yuito.
Kiss and make up. Yes.
Sorry.
Why did you fight?
Luca, why?
You were panicking. It was best to do what Nagi said and leave the hospital immediately.
But don't you care that they might be turning people into others?
We can talk later. We need to regroup.
It just leaves me here.
This is the only place I can secure as a safe teleporting zone. We have no choice but to go on foot from here. They must already realize that we know too much. It would be best for us to run. I know this isn't what you want, Yuito. Normally, we would be following your orders since you're the leader. But this place is far more dangerous than we imagined. Please allow me to do what I can to prioritize our escape.
Okay.
Well, he changed minds easy.
Everyone, let's keep an eye out for others while we move.
Oh, Lord!
We'll be able to move forward if we use my power, Yuito.
You only save teleporting zone cause plot. I mean, Mr. Save Guy is here. So it must be saved. Because it's Mr. Save Guy. You know? Get it? Ah, that was dumb. Lord! There's monsters in there I wanna fight.
Watch the enemy.
Oops, no, I want to do this. Ow.
Oh yeah. It's hard to move.
Oh! Attack! Hanabi! Hanabi! What the? Oh, the controls are bad. What's happening? I can't see.
Not yet. You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Super Ultra Mega Mode.
Don't hesitate.
I need to support the injured. I feel the power coursing through me.
Here I go. Let's keep this up.
Oh. No. Alright. I did it.
Nagi.
Yuito, we have to get out of here.
Hang on, I have been here before,
Luca was
have
right. I just wonder if Nagi's okay.
I? Loot! Give me that! No! Oh.
Do you need help?
Loot! Where am I even? Am I even going the right direction? I suppose so. Oh.
Let's go.
Yo.
Let's go.
Nice fire! You got this!
Found the weak spot.
I need you, Gemma.
Damn, I'm getting roasted.
Come on.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful. Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
Someone's in trouble?
Give it everything you've got.
I'm taking your fire. Let's go. Here we go.
Oh! I hate how the guy with the green hair has the blue skill. Yup, yup. I'm still on fire. What do I do now? Oh. Hang on, there was salute. Salute on the map. Mine. Can I be enemy? You can be anything. So yes. Good character design. Loot! So much loot. Aw, full. Hello, Mr. Save Point Guy.
Hear something? Do you
No.
think it's others?
I sense a cutscene. But hang on. There was still loot. Oh no, I have to go all the way back for that. Because I want to go to the loot next to me. It's loot, so I go. Loot! I'm coming! Don't worry, loot, I'll free you! Loot, loot, loot. Loot is the loot, loot, loot. Loot, 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 loot. Everything for the loot. Exactly, Ray. Exactly. You got it. Already. Oh no! I don't understand the loot symbol. It's a green thingy. I don't know.
Go, Yuito.
Ah! Oh, the loot! Oh, the loot! Hang on, how do I get in here? Hang on, where am I? Oh, I already was here. Oh, okay. I got everything already.
Some help, Luca!
Yeah. Alright. No! No! Excuse me. Brr. Bless you, thank you. Saving all the loot again. And then I suppose there's a boss fight because there will be a cutscene and a biggie, large room right after it. This will be a boss fight.
Damn it. Others are everywhere. We'll never make it to the exit.
You will.
Can you make it out of the hospital by yourself, Luca?
No. Teleporting is too dangerous in areas where there are this many others.
Calm down. If Watcheru doesn't have the data either, I have to rely on my own memories for the route to the exit. My memories. Can I even trust my own
No, you
memories?
cannot. You're dumb, Buito.
Huh?
Huh? It's a monster.
Watch out!
Above you!
Yuito!
Of course. Oh, fire!
I was busy looking farther out. Sorry.
I wasn't paying attention either. Sorry. And thanks.
Sure thing. More importantly, others are
Boys,
coming this
boy.
way.
Let's take
Was
them
there
on.
any explanation why others look like they look? No. An other appeared.
The liquid on this other's back seems to be oil. The smell is unique.
Oh yeah, hard to move. Getting attacked with oil is really gross. Can't you do something about it?
Ow! What?
Can you move?
Ow! How do you dodge that? Whoa!
Do you need help?
Can I go up there with the teleport? No, I can't, of course.
Now, Yuito, drop the tarp.
Huh. Well, let me fix that for you. Hang on. No, the game didn't crash. The game is still going. It's just a capture card. It stopped capturing. The game is fine. No, the game is fine. It's just the capture card. I paused it. Hang on. Give me a second. God damn it. No. I'm gonna fix this. Hang on. I know. There we go. Okay, let's continue.
Here you go! Nice fire! You got this!
Merp casted Revivify on the capture card. Oh yeah, sure I did. I'm a magician, I'm a priest.
Who is such a strong other here? Everything about this place is strange.
Yes, along with what happened with Nagi, this isn't simply an abandoned hospital.
Brain dry!
Ooh,
The oil is making me sluggish. Now, Yuito.
get down here. Bong.
Good job, Yuito.
Do it, Yuito!
That attack worked! That must be a weak spot.
What the frick?
What? Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
Time to use this.
When you play this game, and when you play this, the game actually died in this level. Oh, got it.
We managed to take it down. Is everyone okay?
Others are gathering.
Damn it! Why are there so many others? Watcheru, Tsugumi, are there any safe spots nearby?
As I've said before, there's absolutely no data on this old building. Sorry.
There are others everywhere. What?
It's still the same guy again.
What is this?
Oh, it's a general
There you are.
guy.
Major General Fubuki.
It's
Everyone,
data,
come with
not
me.
data.
We'll lose those others by following the underground highway through
Data
the ruins
or
of Lokusho
data?
City.
Where are we?
Is
Yeah,
this
where
a
are
safe
we?
Zone?
Safe zone? What is that?
It's a safe zone, you
Blind
dumb
spot New
idiot.
Himuka surveillance system. We call it the safe zone. We'll be able to talk here freely. We could talk outside of the city, but we don't want to be seen by any patrolling OSF members.
I never knew about this.
Data.
If you want to
Data.
talk here,
So it's data.
that must mean it's something you
Not
don't want the
data.
government to know.
I suppose it does. Had I known sooner that you were going
You
to
wish
OSF
you had a
hospital,
data.
I might have been able to scheme better.
You must have known what kind of place the OSF hospital was.
Yes. Seems like you didn't hear anything about it.
It's whatever.
They conduct
Oh,
power
okay.
research at that hospital, funded by the New Himuka government. They draw out stronger powers by tuning the human cerebrum.
I had no idea they were doing such things at my uncle's hospital.
Oh, right. That hospital belongs to the Ichijo family. Listen, what I'm about to say may be hard for you to hear. As a result of the cerebral research conducted there, a number of byproducts were created.
Personality rehabilitation.
Yes. They tune the brains of people who are problematic for the government, pacifying them by brainwashing. The government found out that Nagi witnessed Naomi being metamorphosed, so that's why he ended up that way.
What? But Gemma, Kasane, and I saw the same thing.
You were all protected under the pretense that I would be monitoring you, but Nagi was captured by the government before I could help him. I'm sorry. If only I'd been able to get a hold on the information sooner.
What do you mean Naomi was metamorphosed? I thought she was killed in action.
I see. Naomi wasn't killed in action. She turned into another.
Are you really saying that she turned into an other? Nagi said something similar, but is that even possible?
That's a byproduct of New Himuka's research as well. A special material is able to turn organisms into others. Any organism with a brain can be turned into an other.
Wait. Then does that mean it was the government that turned Naomi into an other?
Yes. I'd love to sit here and tell you everything.
Dum
Staying
dum
in the city is
dum.
dangerous. Most likely, the government has already given the order to hand you over to them. I want you all to go out on patrol. I'll do what I can to take care of everything while you're out.
The plot thickens. I still don't know what it's all about.
Despite knowing all of this. It seems like Luca knew too.
Right. That's why Luca wanted to prioritize escaping rather than talk to Nagi.
It's simple. I'm one of the government's dogs. Luca should have heard some of this from Karin. If you're curious, ask him.
Yes. We should go out on patrol. I'll tell you what my brother told me along the way.
This plot do be
Yuito,
kinda
can you
thick.
please direct us
Yeah,
where
me
to go?
neither. I think I missed too much
All right.
anyways.
Let's head to Kikuchiba.
You have as much ideas I have. So who cares? Just make fun out of it. Oh lord! See, that's all that matters. Hanabi leveled up, Tomogi leveled
Looks
up.
like there's a resource nearby.
Don't care, cause time travel. Is it really time travel stuff? Lord! Aww. Where's Mr. Save Point guy? Oh, I'm in the right direction. Poorly written time travel stuff just suck. Yes, it does. But we're here for the gameplay. Well, hang on, before I save, you got some skill points. Ka-ching! You're here for the plot. Giggity. Giggity? Alright, let's continue right now, huh? Let's go on patrol!
This place is too exposed. We should go somewhere more private. You're on patrol, so make sure you take out those others.
I'm taking your fire! I need your help!
Car!
Come on!
Great job, Yuito. That last attack finished it.
It's always the last attack that finishes it. What are you talking about?
Keep this up.
Bam! What did he say? A dummy? I just killed all of them. I think he should yell PK fire when calling Hanabi. I know that from Smash Bros.
I think there's something over there.
There is? Oh yeah, mine.
This is pretty rare.
It's pretty rare. Just lies on the ground, you dumb idiot.
Concentrate. I'm taking your fire. Let's go. All right.
It basically is, yeah. Kinda. Item. Hello, Mr. Save Point Guy. Not kinda, literally. What do you mean? Oh, cutscene. You're cheating the old one's army from Terrania. Oh, I don't know that one.
Is it true that the new Himuka government was transforming people into others?
Yes, it was a long time ago. But Fubuki's fiancée, Alice Ichijo, was also metamorphosed. My brother and Fubuki began investigating the cause of Alice's metamorphosis. The case led them to find out about new Himuka's personality rehabilitation, metamorphosis technology, and the surveillance systems of each city.
Excuse me, do you mean my Aunt Alice?
That's right, she was your aunt. Have you heard anything?
No. I was told she joined OSF and planned to leave when she turned 20, but she was killed in the line of duty. That's why my family was in such strong opposition to me being scouted. But since we're legally unable to refuse...
Hey, I found the file on Alice Ichijo in the database.
She looks exactly like Hanabi.
Alice was the
No, she doesn't. She's blonde, you fuck.
That's why she was engaged to Spring Pharmaceuticals Major General Fubuki.
You're cheating lasagna. That's a good
true.
idea.
It's the first I've heard this, but it seems plausible.
If this was a plan led by the new Himuka government, does that mean my father knew about it?
Oh.
I think he did. Moreover, it might be better to assume that he was at the center of it all. The Sumeragi family has a long history in politics, after all.
Then does my brother know about it too? Am I the only one who is kept in the dark?
Yurito, Kasane is coming. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. It's not a Kasane, it's a car.
We can talk this over.
No point. You'll be dead.
Oh, come on.
Why are you trying to kill me? At least tell me the reason.
Why?
I told you I don't want to talk.
Where are you?
You won't get away. Here you go.
If you're trying to kill Yurito, I'll do everything to stop you.
Ah!
Stay out of this. Fine. Would you please calm down, Sagumi?
Still fight. Kasane, why?
This was some cluster freak.
Thanks. Sorry.
Why are we killing the wife was angry?
I need you, Gemma.
Kasane is out for blood. She may kill us if we don't give it our all.
I didn't trust Seto and that got him killed. I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm going to stop Kasane.
This is bad.
Yurito, we should defeat them one by one. Let's nullify the other two, and then Kasane.
I'm trying to.
Do it, Yurito.
Why? I don't have a choice.
I guess
Bonk.
I'm getting better.
Hang on, chat. I'm gonna have to keep up with chat. Slanted block that got replaced with a platform. Waifu's angry. Yes, waifus are angry at me. Why we're killing the people because they attack us. You gotta, if someone attacks you, you gotta take your shotgun and fire. Well, you have a block of arrow codes on your chest and no, on my face because I can't take this game seriously. So I put this thing on his face and this poster. And anyway, hello, son, hello. I thought she's too fast. Not fast enough. She did. Kill your face. I always aim for the face.
Use my power?
Not bad.
Give up.
I can see you.
Let's get serious.
What?
Here we go. Serious.
Maybe I've grown.
By any means.
Come on. All in.
Attack!
Let's go. Why? Let's go.
Get away.
Come on.
Wow, super attack!
Yuito.
I'm pressing B! You can't beat my B foot spam! Die! Yes! Die, woman! Shotgun! What? Oh, she got a super mode too! And give me brain field. Oh, yeah, brain field. Got this emote back. Cutie emote. Oh, cutie dragon. Yeah, she's nice. She's having a sabathon right now. Oh my. Anyway, some enemies that use powers can create brain field. Yes, I know. Some exceptions, you can't use psychokinesis attacks while in an enemy's brain field. You will need to overcome it with weapon attacks or SAS. Brain fields will dispense after 6 times, so you will need to wait it out.
Kasane's brain field. Careful, everyone.
Why? At this rate,
I need to support
Damn it!
Are you
Oh, I still got another life.
Thanks.
Hang on. What?
Sorry for the trouble.
How many times do I get a revive?
Support the downed member.
How do I revive someone? Ow.
I can still fight.
Oh. Thank you for letting me revive them.
Okay, Hanabi?
Ow!
Yuito, a member is in danger.
Gonna use my own brain field now to defeat you, stupid woman. They can revive you randomly, so I got lucky. For the face! I win! Kobold wins! Just revive until you win easy mode. Said waifu did.
Kasane, tell me.
Evil waifu.
Why did you kill my father and join Seiran? Is it because my father was involved in metamorphosis research?
Waifu out waifu.
Because nothing will put
I had a
Naomi
gun.
into
I had a waifu with a gun.
So you found out about it too. Yes, that's exactly right.
Hey, Kodama's coming.
What? What is she doing here?
Who?
Mr. Yuito, Kodama is here.
Who is this? Another waifu?
Wait, Kasane!
Who the frick is this?
Oh, that traitor Kasane is here too? That's fine. It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Yuito. I'm Kodama Malone.
Milone.
I believe this is our first time meeting as well. Oh, you're right. But I'm only loyal to Master Yuito.
You hit me with a
What?
gun. That's not better than waifu.
Master
What do you
Yuito,
mean?
I have a message from Master Fubuki. He's taking care of everything, so you can come back now.
I hate her voice.
Are you on our side, Kodama?
Of course! I am always on your side, Master Yuito! Officially, my position may be the leader of Kodama Platoon and Major General Fubuki's aide, but my heart will always belong to you,
I hate
Master
her.
Yuito.
You could have just contacted us instead of coming all the way out here, Kodama.
Maybe no one trusts you, Wataru. I
Her
mean, your
voice.
sister
Ah,
is a Saiyan, after all.
exactly. You need to
Shut
get a
up.
voice
Don't
changer.
put me in with Haruka.
And it wasn't just to deliver a message. I had to give this to you, too.
What is it?
Your medicine that was discarded at the OSF hospital.
Oh,
Oh.
Is that okay? I don't mean to offend my uncle, but isn't
How
it
do you
dangerous
enjoy
to
my
take
voice?
meds from the
Your
OSF
voice is
hospital?
nice.
Hanabi, and this goes for the rest of you as well, but it's in your best interests not to talk about or criticize the hospital in Suo. I'm sure you know why.
Because the government is monitoring everyone.
Exactly. Well, I'll be going back now. See you later, Master Yuito.
She sounds like a cheese
this
grater.
ampule.
It's the same as the one I
His
found in
face.
the abandoned underground subway.
Why don't we stop by the hideout before returning to Suo to go over everything we learned?
You like
We
her?
won't
I
have to
hate
worry
her.
about anyone listening there.
I want to shoot her
And
with a
don't worry,
shotgun.
recording conversation data through my control system isn't allowed.
No.
Now that I think about it, Major General Fubuki probably prohibited recording in
Not
order
the
to protect
cheese
the
grater,
OSF
no!
after he learned the truth about the government.
You have some experiences
Yeah,
with cheese
maybe.
graters, Ray? Obtain the drug. Nice. Not personally.
So
But
much
like,
has happened. It feels like my
jeez.
brain is fried.
Let's go over our situation
If you know, you
first.
know.
Research on powers is being conducted at
The
the
greater
old
one.
Ichijo OSF hospital building. It's likely they progressed in the research of the brain, gained the ability to turn people into others, and perform personality rehabilitation.
Yes.
You can't blame yourself. You didn't know about any of this.
Yes. You are so kind to everyone.
Cheese graters for me, maybe
I
onions
think you
for
should be
Steven.
kind to yourself,
Maybe.
too. Thank you.
Moving on, the government is well aware that we've come to know this information. Major General Fubuki is trying to put out the fires, but it would be best to consider the possibility that we will become fugitives from the government.
Anyone on the run from the government won't survive. Wait, there's Seiran.
Yes, worst case scenario, we should consider fleeing to Seiran. And Yuito, how has your memory been?
I haven't had
Jane
any
has
missing
a
gaps in my
point.
memory recently, I think.
If anything strange happens, please let us know. Although, concerning that medication you were prescribed.
It was prescribed by the OSF hospital. It kinda scares me. Yes, I'm concerned as well.
Right. I think it would probably be best to avoid taking it, unless your condition significantly worsens.
You're right. I'll do that. Hey, do you think it would be a good idea to ask my brother about this?
Oh yeah, Chief Sumeragi is your older brother.
I would advise against it. The chief is with the government, after all. Of course, he is also your family, but any unnecessary contact would be dangerous right now. I wouldn't want to hinder Major General Fubuki in any way.
Yes, you're right. Kaito, were you aware of New Himuka's power experiments? Did Dad and Kaito do that to Nagi? Damn it! The only one that was left in the dark was me. Only
Y'all
me.
giving out the poop. Stand by phase 2. Huh. It's a vision simulator. Blah blah blah. Sure, let's do a bonding episode with this idiot. Wait, what? Huh? You Google cheese grater
there you
furry.
are. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. I hate killing time by myself.
What just happened? What do you mean?
So you said you wanted to talk about Tsugumi.
Cheese
something
grater
happen with
furry.
her?
Let's Google that.
Oh, nothing like that. I'm just a bit concerned. I mean, that girl is kind of difficult for most people.
What do you mean, difficult?
She doesn't talk a lot, unlike me, and it takes her time to warm up to other people.
Yeah, she is pretty quiet.
I've known
Oh,
Tsugumi
no.
for quite a long time, and we get along just fine. I just worry whether she's getting along with everyone else. And now she's away from me in a new team, so I'm losing sleep worrying that she
Too
might
late.
be getting left out.
We wouldn't
Don't
do that.
Google that.
I'm sure she's getting along fine with everyone.
Oh, well, if Mr. Straight as an Arrow Yuito says it, I guess I can trust you.
I kind of get the sense that he's making fun of me.
She's not like me. She's a good girl. So you take care of her. I'm counting on you, seriously.
Don't worry, you can count on me. Oh, that was kind of unexpected. I never saw him as the type to worry about other people. Sure, he's a joker, but he's actually pretty kind. That being said, I should probably ask him about it. Yeah, I think that might be best. Hey, Kagero, I have something I want to ask you. Is that okay? It's about my father, actually.
Poor Ray.
Yeah,
No.
what do you want to know?
Well, you see, the world thinks Kasane killed him, and I saw Kasane holding a knife, but I still can't get myself to come to terms with it. Do you know what actually happened?
Sorry, but I can't say anything. Maybe I will someday, but not now.
Please, he was my father.
Well then, let's say Kasane did do it. I'm sure she would have had a good, valid reason for doing so.
Fine, but I want to know that reason.
And then what? What are you gonna do? It's not something you can forgive just because you know why.
Well, yeah, but...
Let's just forget all that for now. Why don't we talk about something nicer?
Something nicer? He's just trying to change the subject. But I know he knows something.
Anyway, let me be straight. Are there any girls in the OSF you like? Anyone that you've had your eye on?
What? Where did that come from?
You're
Don't be
just
shy.
leaving the mama.
Tell
What does
old
that mean?
Kagero how you really feel. Your childhood friend Hanabi, or the cool Kasane? Are you all about a cute face? Or could it be
What
the
is this guy
magnanimous
talking
Kyoka?
about?
Huh? No, I mean, I never... I guess I never really thought about it.
Okay, hold up. So you're serious? You're not just being shy? Life can be really boring without a little desire, kid.
What about you? You did seem pretty interested in Tsugumi.
Don't be an idiot. I don't think of Sagumi like that. She and I are best friends. We understand each other. What we have is a connection of the souls. It's deeper than just a man and a woman.
So you're almost like family. I understand that kind of thing better than talking about what my type is.
You really are lame and boring. If you don't loosen up, you might just end up suffocating yourself.
Well, I've never really had any problems before.
All right, I got it. Sir Kagero will teach you how to have some real fun.
What is going on here?
No, I'm fine.
I am a very strict teacher. It's probably best you bring an energy drink next time we meet. See ya!
But I said I didn't want to. And right when I was beginning to think he might take things
Let's say they're
seriously,
different kinds of cheeses, so.
he is just a joker.
Flute Fox intensifies? What's that now? What do you think happens if a raccoon and a cheese grater love each other very much? No. Okay, Bond episode with Mrs. Evil Waifu. The dead raccoon? You have been blocked by Cassandra Randall.
Damn. Kasane. What is she even thinking? Ever since I met her, she's been hard to figure out. It's also weird that she looks like the person who saved me when I was young.
You're mentioning that every time you talk about her.
It kind of feels like we're not on the same page. But she doesn't seem like she'd kill someone for no reason. I can't be sure, but I feel like she wouldn't. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, then I just have to figure out the truth on my own.
I'm sorry, Yuito. You're the commander. I shouldn't have interfered.
No, you're always so level-headed and helpful. Don't be afraid to tell me what you think.
Understood. Oh, was that in order?
Yeah.
The squash racket can be given to more people. Can I do something wrong here? But this thing is just for him. Hero Figure Volume 1. Bling!
This is very nice.
Yes, it is. Do I give the... To whom do I give the squash racket? I mean, Hanabi has a heart symbol on that thing. Merp, what is it, Claire? Is it not the greater? It's very easy. Okay, enlighten me, Claire. Give me the insider knowledge of your personal stuff. I don't know. The ones with the hearts like it more. Yes, I figured. But there are two with hearts. Terraria, why must you do this? I don't know, because it's Terraria. I don't know. And the ones with a check mark, got it already. So there are multiple squash rackets. And you get gifts multiple. Okay. Okay, got it. Here, take this stupid thing.
Wow, I'm so happy.
Well, you should be, stupid woman. Why don't we have a game sometime with one racket? We have one racket. I gave you one squash racket. Did you want to have a game with me? How does that work?
So both Nagi and Naomi were hurt by the government, and Karin wants to take it down. What's wrong, Emma?
I give you this. I want more programs to be installed on Gun Girl.
Okay.
She's small, so she needs a gun. Can I have this? Yes, of course. Eat it. Moonleaf has arisen. Has she? Sure, let's have a bonding episode with this child.
Luca, can I ask you something?
And while I do that,
Yes,
I enjoy
will
my
answer if I can.
head pets.
Oh,
Hello, head
is it
pets.
about my brother?
You mean former Major General Karin? No, not that. I wanted to ask you about
Hang on, I
yourself.
fixed it. Now it should work.
We're
Hang
fighting
on,
together,
Irie.
So I wanted to know more about you.
About me?
God damn it, the head pets don't
Did I
work.
say
Let me
something
do
wrong?
it first. Let me do that one first
No,
while
I
this
was merely
cutscene plays.
surprised.
Come
People
on,
mostly ask about my brother,
stretch.
so I don't usually talk about myself.
Your brother is Karin, after all.
Yes, for better or
Arms.
worse. Most people notice him. I am frequently in his shadow. So I tend to assume people want to talk about him. I apologize.
Legs.
Don't worry about it.
Come on, stretch.
I kind of understand how you feel. My older
Can't
brother
reach
isn't
down
like
there.
former Major General Karin, but
Whatever.
he's known for always being an elite.
And
And
yip
I'm
yip
me,
yip yippity
so
yip
people are
yip
always
yip
comparing
yip
us.
yip 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 yip.
Chief Kaito. True.
I
He must
know.
be very capable to become chief of the OSF at such
Off
a
to
young
fix.
It's
The head
hard
pets.
having a brother that's good at everything. It makes it seem like you're bad at everything. I guess it's not like that for you. I mean, you're a Septentrion. The fact that you're just as good, if not better than your brother, is known among both the military and civilians.
Regardless of what the military or civilians think of me, I'm no match for my brother. In a lot of ways.
Huh?
So, you wanted to know about me. What exactly did you have in mind?
Yeah, right. What are your hobbies?
Yip yip.
This is like an old-fashioned arranged marriage. Well, my hobby is exercising. Despite my looks, I enjoy honing my body. I created my own program a long time ago, and I exercise every day.
You don't look like you exercise a lot.
Exercise? He
No
doesn't
head
look like
pets,
he
it
works
works
out.
again.
He's skinny and small.
No
Did you just think
head pets.
he doesn't look like he works out?
What?
Thank you,
No,
Zai.
I didn't.
Please be honest. I won't be angry.
I missed most of the conversation here.
Yeah, I did think that. I didn't know you could read minds as well as teleport.
It was written all over your face. You're not very good at lying.
Good to know.
Well, I understand why you would think that. It is very difficult for me to build muscle. However, by continuing, I am seeing gradual results. It is true that persistence pays off.
You're a hard worker.
Yes, but I enjoy exercising too. The more work you put into your muscles, the more results you will see.
This little boy
You
will
should
be
try
a
working
buff
out.
boy.
From the looks of you, I think you'd see good results.
Your face can never lie. Sure, you're bad at lying. It's all written on your face. Really?
Ripped?
Tell me if there's an area you would like to train. If you want washboard abs or shoulders like melons.
Melons? I don't want to get that big. I'll let
The
you know
boy
later.
will be buff.
Come
You have
to
a
me
D&D
anytime.
character called Luca? Yes. You have in Steven's campaign, right? His hobby is housework. What a fool. Cooking is okay too. Oh, okay, that's actually good. It has to do with food. I'd like to discuss a high protein menu with you. Look at her. Okay, on to the old guy.
Gemma, want to go into town with me if you're free?
Is something going on?
We talked about checking out trends, remember? I looked up a lot of interesting places.
Oh, that. Okay, I did promise you after all.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find something you like.
I hope so.
Loading.
Are you alright?
Give me a little time to gather my thoughts. That was a lot to take in.
I dragged him all over the place to show him the latest trends, but maybe I went a little overboard. Let's see.
Look at her, which
We
is
checked out all the new trendy
anagram
spots.
for Alucard,
Was
which
there
is
one that caught
anagram
your
for
interest?
Dracula.
What was that last one? I got mobbed by a herd of
Right.
giant cats inside a room.
Ah, the VR Cat Cafe. That was pretty crazy. It's apparently very popular with girls for their soothing effects.
That was
They
supposed
were
to
in
be
a
soothing?
VR cat cafe?
Youngsters these days find being buried in giant cats soothing? It was more like a nightmare. And before that,
Buried
we
in
were
a
trapped
pile of
inside a tiny
cats.
room and forced to do
Sounds
confusing
tasty.
puzzles.
Yum yum yum.
Right, the escape room. I thought that was pretty fun solving the riddles with vision.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, at least.
Which means you didn't. Sorry, I should have researched better.
No, I'm sorry to be complaining so much. It's not your fault. I just don't know how to enjoy them. I had no idea that amusement had changed so much. This is much different from the era I'm familiar with. To be honest, I can't keep up.
I see. I'm sorry. Maybe we can grab something to eat to salvage the day.
Alright.
You got
but
the
what to eat?
star!
I don't really eat here that often.
They have a lot of different kinds of dishes here. What do you usually like to eat?
I'm not really very particular about my food. I guess I like gyoza if I had to choose.
Gyoza? Oh, they have some interesting looking gyoza here. A new and popular dish the chef recommends.
That's so. I don't really have a good feeling about it, but we came here to check out what's trending among the young people after all.
You don't need to force yourself.
It's okay. I've made up my mind. Let's do what we came here to do.
Nice
Thank you for
food!
waiting. Here's our restaurant's special variety gyoza platter. Please use any combination of these 10 sauces.
10 sauces! Nom 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 nom.
What is this? Green, yellow, red, black? Are these supposed to be gyoza?
Seems like these are the restaurant's original gyoza. Apparently, they all have different fillings.
What's a gyoza?
The shapes are just as strange as their colors. I see a round one, a square one, and this one has spikes. Is this what gyozas have come to in this day and age? I can't believe how much the food I once knew has changed.
Well, they look weird, but they actually
A
taste
dumpling?
really good.
Oh, I never eaten
Why don't
them.
you try one?
I want to try them
Eat
one
this?
time.
I'm not
Soon.
thrilled about it, but I can't stand here and waste food. Alright. You're right. This doesn't taste bad. It's not what I'm familiar with, but it's interesting.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, they look weird, but you can't know until you eat them.
Maybe I was too wary because they seem
Pretty good.
strange.
Everyone ate them before, but
Pretty
I
delicious.
didn't. I want to
If you
try
can
them.
appreciate these, that means you learned how to enjoy one of the latest food
Chinese
trends.
are there more styles? I want to eat all of them.
Just because these
Mine.
gyozas happen to taste good doesn't mean I've
Nom,
learned
nom,
to
nom, nom,
adapt
nom,
to
nom,
this
nom.
age.
I think your ability
common
to
in
appreciate
Germany.
them is important.
Where do you get
but you were
gyoza
able
in
to get
Germany?
past the way they look.
You may have a point.
Even Aldi
At the
serves
end of
them.
the day, people still enjoy
Where?
the same types of things. Even if those things may have changed.
Yeah, exactly. I may have failed choosing good spots for you today, but I had fun checking them out together.
I wasn't able to enjoy the newest trends, but I did have fun walking around the city. I felt behind the times every time I experienced something new. Time may pass, but our true nature remains constant. just that our perspectives may have changed. That hit the spot.
Any and every
Thank you
Japanese
for the
place
meal.
has them.
You're finished eating already?
Can buy them frozen.
You must have really liked those.
Never seen those before.
This might be my new favorite
Gonna
food.
ask Steven to buy me
I guess
some.
trying new things isn't so bad.
Or maybe I'll just go
Well,
to Aldi
let's
and
do
loot
this again
some.
sometime.
That's fine with me, but please, no more of that cat cafe. I don't dislike cats, but it's unsettling when they're that large.
Sorry about that. Okay, we won't go there again. It seems part of it was a little too much for him, but I'm glad he ended up enjoying himself overall.
It's not the best place to get them, but they have them.
I'm stating the obvious, but you're young.
Well, I'm younger than you.
I know I was young once too. I just can't really remember it. You should cherish this time while you have it.
Level 2!
I think I'm beginning to learn who you are as a person.
I feel like I've learned about you, too.
Whatever he talks about. What's in everything? Hello, Mr. Save Point guy. What's in your shop? New stuff? Why do you sell hammers that are worse? Merpy Smurp, passing by to say hello, 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 Lumi, hello! Welcome, welcome! Nice for you to check in. How you doing? No, head pet! Head pet, head pet, head pet! No, nice! Thanks, Lumi! Crush efficiency. What? Gas mask. Kinda wanna have a gas mask. Visor gas mask. Exhausted. Oh no. Just got home from work and moderating, enjoying streams. You have fun, Murpy, Murpy, Smurpy, Smurp, Smurpy, 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 Murp, Hubba Bup Bup Jup Smurpy, Smurp, Murpy, Murp. I'm having fun. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, I want this gas mask. Those Murpy songs make me so happy every time. You get an extra one. Hubba bup bup jup Murpy Smurp Smurpy Smurp Hubba Murpy Murpy Murp Bup 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 jup bup Hubba bup bup Smurpy bup. Oh, this doesn't look so dumb as I thought. But hang on, can I put this? What? Fashion debut? Does not include add-ons. Oh, I only had add-on stuff. Hell yeah! Professional cobalt singer. Of course I am. Oh. Can only have... This doesn't look so dumb. Let's get this back. Or let's ask Chet. Hey Chet, do you want to keep the silly stuff on? Or do you want to have him look like normal? What do they look like with a gas mask? That looks dumb. Say. What are these records for? Can you put the contraband fishing everyone? Yes, I can. Should I do that? I can put that on everyone. There you go. Everyone's having a poster of themselves on them. There we go. That's better. Is there a UHO thing? Yes. That's better. Now, hey, you might not see my face, but you can look it up at my poster. Perfect.
That's great. It's a different look for sure.
Okay, she likes it. Perfect. It's just perfect. Mr. Save Point Guy, please save. Nice. Huh. Only effective on the playable character, but 2 characters can install it. Alright, buying some upgrades here. Force field. Alright. Need save again, I forgot. Eh. Oh, I see you in the kitchen. Whatever. Oh, hang on, I want to try something out. There was something about a TV thingy. Oh, no, not... there was... Mission. Vision Simulator. Special training against enemies in a virtual space. Okay. Let's try it for once. screen.
I prefer rougher training, but this is good practice too.
You're level 40.
Here you go!
That was great.
We did it! Let's keep this up. We did it! Let's keep this up.
Hey, that other! It's the one we're supposed to take down.
Time to use this. We did it! Here we go. Let's keep this up.
Can you move?
Oh,
That's a rare other. Yuito, you can get good stuff if you take out that other. You got this. Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
Yuito.
I need to support the injured.
yeah. Whatever. Damn it.
Yuito, look at me!
Ah, never mind. Let's go back. Let's continue with the story. You're level 40, goddammit. I'm level 27. It's not even fair.
I've been thinking about this too much. My brain is going numb. I should get some rest.
Why are they people talking about brain so much?
Yuito, wake up. Wataru is on the line.
Sorry. I only meant to take a little break, but it looks like I fell asleep.
So, Wataru, what's up? Is the fact that we snuck into the old OSF hospital
The
going
whole
to be an
story is
issue?
about brains.
No, Major General Fubuki was able to take care of that for us, so that's not a problem anymore. It might not be a big deal, but I thought I should let you know about the hole in Kunad Highway.
Might be the
Now that you
reason.
mention it, there was something strange in the sky above Kunad Highway. I guess you could call it a hole.
So much happened after that, I'd forgotten about it. So what was it?
The government is calling it the Kunad Gate. A survey team took a look, but aside from the extremely localized gravitational anomaly, they don't know anything about it. It's just that it has similar characteristics to a black hole, so that area has been deemed off limits.
Kunad Gate. Nothing could be seen on the other side. It was unsettling.
You might not go there, but I figured it's better to know about it than not.
That's true. Thanks for telling me about it. If you learn anything more, please let me know.
They look so dumb.
Yuito Platoon's next orders are to stay on standby, so you can hang around the hideout a little while longer.
Really? Then I think we should do just that.
Yes, that is a good idea. Knowing Fubuki, I'm sure he arranged all of this. So I think it's best to comply.
Choice to face it, eyes open.
Mind if I come in?
Hello. Hello,
Major
Fubuki.
General Fubuki, how did you find this place?
I told him. I thought it would be safer to talk here in the hideout rather than meet in the safe zone every time.
Thank you, Luca. I managed to sneak past their surveillance, so we should be fine for a little while.
They started monitoring you?
I told you before that I was a government dog, but I don't have to be a dog anymore, now that Karin's gone.
What do you mean?
Karin's personality didn't make him popular with the government. The top brass has been targeting him for elimination or personality rehabilitation for some time now. That's why I took on the role of being the government's puppet, directing the OSF in Karin's place.
So, does he...
He doesn't know that I had to become his monitor in order to protect him from the government. Besides, even if I told him, he'd probably just tell me to stay out of it. To be honest, I'm a little relieved. I don't have to be the government's yes man anymore. Government surveillance will be stretched thin after Seiron's uprising. I don't plan on missing this opportunity. I should be able to bring change to this country by taking a different path from Karin.
Different path? What are you planning on doing?
This country is aggressively pursuing power research through illegal human experimentations. I have no idea why. They can get away with it because the government has complete control over information. Even the media is under the government's monitoring and influence. I want to find out why they would do this, and free this country from its corrupt system. Karin joined forces with Seiron and rebelled against the state.
What do the stars actually do?
However,
They shine
I
the
feel that
sky.
collapsing the government system from the inside is the fastest way to results.
Oh, you mean the stars in
My
here?
brother is trying to change this country from the
Well,
outside.
actually,
You're
they do
trying to
nothing.
change it from within.
Yes, feigning loyalty allows us opportunities to learn valuable information. We
But
should
if
be
you
able
get
to
the
find out what
most
the government is
stars out of
hiding with the
everyone,
city computer
you're
Ara
getting
Habaki.
a star effect around your avatar.
Please, let me help you. I want to know what my father has done. And what my brother is hiding.
Boom!
Yuito, you are the commander of this platoon, and a commander's #1 responsibility is to their platoon members. If you attempt to pursue these government secrets, it will undoubtedly put your platoon members in danger. Are you fully aware of that?
Then please, remove me from command.
I can't do that because, for better or worse, there are many eyes on you. There's also the fact that your post was specifically ordered by Chief Kaito Sumeragi.
Well, if we all agree with what Commander Yuito is doing, then it doesn't matter.
Gemma.
Either way, my time with the OSF is drawing to an end. I'm getting too old. But before I leave, I want to uncover the truth. I want to know why that happened to Naomi, and why Nagi received personality
Who is Naomi
rehabilitation.
again?
I agree with Gemma. If you're going to try to uncover the government's secrets, then I would like to help. I was also subjected to this country's human experiments.
What do you mean?
My brother Karin and I received power enhancement treatments.
I had no idea.
If Yuito can't be removed from the platoon, then you can remove the platoon members instead. Any member who doesn't want to take part in this can simply be assigned to a different platoon.
Fine. I can't very well turn down your help now. However, reorganizing your platoon requires paperwork. So I will issue you an official deployment order in the meantime. Please gather intel around the Seiron area. I've heard OSF deserters are appearing around Mizuhagawa. Former OSF members sympathetic to Seiron's cause could be up to something. While you're investigating, I will take the steps necessary to reassign Hanabi and Tsugumi to a different platoon.
What? Oh.
Okay, get to it then.
Yuito, I'll stay in the platoon as the operator. I feel the same as you and Gemma.
Blah 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 blah. Let's go. Attack! No.
A resource
Huge.
near here.
And cutscene.
There's a chance that Seiron OSF patrols might show
They have
up
no
beyond
say in
point.
this? Actually,
Let's
I
keep our
don't
eyes
know.
open.
Were you serious about what you said back at the hideout?
About helping Major General Fubuki?
Right. Because wouldn't that mean going against your brother and your late father?
I'm staying in this platoon.
What?
Tsugumi.
What happened to Naomi was terrible. And if the government had something to do with it, then I won't let them get away with it.
Hold on. Incoming others from the front.
Oh.
Hanabi, Tsugumi, we'll talk later. For now, let's clean up the other.
Yeah, you're right. Understood.
I can hit it!
Whoa! Nice!
Nice!
I'll help.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and bring it.
I need your help!
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
Bonk! Hit by a truck! It's Claire's favorite!
Are there any more others?
I'm not reading any.
Yuito, are you okay?
Huh?
You don't look okay!
Yeah, I didn't take too much damage in that fight.
What are you talking about? You suddenly said your head hurt and stopped dead in your tracks.
Huh? Did you black out again? Do you remember what we were talking about?
Hanabi asked me if I was really going to help Major General Fubuki, and then Tsugumi said she was going to stay in the platoon.
And after that?
After that, we got attacked by others, so we obviously didn't talk about anything. Right?
You don't remember Luca and Gemma's stories?
What did they talk about?
About my aging and the experiments Luca was subjected to.
Sorry, I don't remember any of that. Did you really talk about that?
Yuito, I was listening, so I can verify. I'm not seeing any abnormalities to your status, so maybe it's just mental exhaustion, like the doctor said.
The more you use your power, the more you tax your brain. It might be better to avoid fights right now.
I can't do that. We have our assignment.
What is this?
Are you really okay?
Snakeboat. Ginger.
Huh? What?
Flaxpig. Table slug?
What the fuck is happening?
What? None of the words are matching what I'm thinking. Apple home child.
Apple home child.
I see an abnormality in his cranium.
What's going on?
His speech is impaired. His brain must have experienced a great amount of stress.
What can we do?
We have the medication the hospital provided.
But that ampule seems fishy. It looks exactly like the ampules we found at the abandoned subway.
Everyone, be careful. You have an other closing in on you.
His timing couldn't be worse. Stay here and rest, Yuito. We'll handle the others.
Damn it! My head feels like it's going to split in two.
And you have two brains, dang. Yeah, sure. I can still fight.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Can still fight, poor guy. Oh, I cannot use their abilities.
Fight! Come on. Yuito, can't you use your power?
No, I can't. Okay, no, yes, I cannot. Can I just fight?
This isn't good. I can't use my power at all. I won't even be able to fight.
What can we do? Is there some way to cure him?
Do I drink it?
Yuito!
No time to be squeamish. That other's gonna kill me if I don't take this. I have to.
Yuito? Did he drink the medication? Sugumi!
I'm looking now. Oh, the abnormality in his cranium is starting to disappear.
This medication is really working. My head is starting to hurt a lot less.
Yuito, I can understand what you're saying now.
You know what? Maybe I remove these things from their faces.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
So
Let's
we
take
can
them
actually see some emotions in the faces.
I can move. It doesn't hurt as much. I can do this.
Here we go. Next.
Here you go!
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my best.
Hanyu!
I'm not picking up any abnormalities on my end. How are you feeling, Yuito?
I feel fine now. I know I had you worried, but I'm glad I took it. Honestly, I wasn't going to be any help in that condition.
That makes sense. And I'm not seeing any signs of side effects either. Perhaps there was no need to worry about the medication after all.
Well, it smelled weird and tasted really bad.
It's normal
Are we
with
going
medication.
to continue on our assignment? Shouldn't we go back to the hideout and rest a little bit?
I'm fine. My powers are working normally again. I'll let you know if something feels off. Let's keep going.
Copy that. But please don't push yourself too hard. Promise me.
Okay, I promise.
Okay, let's remove some stuff so we can actually see some stuff in the cutscene. As fun as it was, but I will leave the bird on. Seeing is overrated. Yeah, but the cutscenes are like, I mean, sometimes we can see emotions maybe on their faces and stuff. Huh? What? Emotions are overrated, Christ. What? Do you still want these face plates? Do you want them on the characters? Are you sure? Do you want this? I mean, fine. Are you sure, Ray? Fine, Marble. Okay. Thanks. Just leave the burp on your head.
Hey, there's a resource reading near here. What do you want to do?
Of course I want to take it. Hello, Mr. Save Point Guy. What are you doing, by the way, while watching the stream, Ray?
Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Leave it to me!
That was brilliant.
Next.
This is pretty rare.
Here we go!
Watching Moon stream and playing Peglin. Oh, I heard of Peglin. That looked like a nice game.
Taking your fire.
The enemy dropped something.
The equipment was left to rest without ever being used.
I hear you. How about we use them in battle? They might
Bonk.
come in handy if Yuito used them at the right time.
And that's not quite using them for their intended purpose, I guess.
I thought I was in range.
Now die!
That was brilliant.
Leave it to me! Go, Yuito!
Oh, that's our target.
Ow!
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Hanya!
That's a big blaze.
Nice!
Good job. There were a lot of them.
Loot! More loot! More loot! More food! Oh! Oh, how do you get there?
An OSF member is always ready to deploy.
On the other side?
Here you go.
This is bad.
Are you alright?
You ready?
Now die!
He's using SAS.
Come on!
You'll hit that one up.
Yeah! Come on!
Get him, Yuito.
Damn it!
Not yet! Leave it to me!
Hadouken!
Finish this, Yuito.
Maybe I feel better when we're fighting together.
When I go to the loot! Oh, she's walking fast. No. Tsumugi runs funny. And she's faster than Hanabi. Race fast. Loot. Eh. Loot. Hello, Mr. Save Point Delay. Cutscene and boss fight.
Wait, there's something up ahead.
The extinction belt is thick above that area, so I can't detect anything from my end. Any other information?
I think they're trucks. 2 of them. They're moving towards Seiron?
What is it?
I thought I just saw something inside the truck bed. Although, it was
Truck
probably my
bed?
imagination.
What's a truck bed?
Okay, I managed to tap into a nearby surveillance camera feed. Those are OSF transport vehicles.
Enemy or ally?
Yuito platoon is the only OSF team deployed near Mizuhagawa.
Then I guess that means they're Seiron's OSF team.
I see 2 individuals heading towards us. It looks like Kagura and Kyuka.
Who are they?
Of course. They're invisible. Be careful. I'm not picking them up at all.
All right. Right. Here they come.
Right.
Take that.
Too late.
I wonder why Kyoka and Kagura attacked us. I thought that Kasane was the one after Yuito. Is it because they're on Kasane's side? Or some other reason? Regardless, please be careful.
Let's go. We're taking your fire.
Oops.
Your power is the absolute worst to go against. I wonder if that's why we're such good friends.
If you really think that, then retreat. I don't want to do this.
Die, woman!
They're
What?
stronger than anticipated.
Let's go. We did what we needed to.
Were Kyoka and Kagura guarding this area?
Could it have to do with the transport vehicle? They were clearly stalling for time.
There was not much time that it stalled for.
Sugumi, could you send me their tracking data?
I can't. There's so many Kaguros and Kyokas. They're all going in different directions.
That's Kyoka's duplication power. They're attempting to confuse us.
I'm sorry. It's going to take time to identify the real pair. I also lost sight of the transport vehicles. I hate losing.
It was a diversion to hide the transport vehicle's destination from Sugumi.
Which direction were the vehicles going the last time you saw them?
I think towards Seiron.
They must have been carrying something important if they made sure we didn't follow. We might be able to find out some key information.
Give me some time. I'll see what I can find out with Sugumi's information. Yuito, there's a place I want to check out, but it's in a different direction from Seiron. It looks like the duplicates are all avoiding this area. I can't be sure, but it seems suspicious.
Nice catch, Wataru. Okay, we'll go check it out.
All the burps on your heads. Next episode will be called Bird Up! Bird Up!
What is this place? There's nobody here. Hey, I see the transport vehicles.
Then this must be it. We're pretty far from the city. Do you think this is still Seiron's facility?
I can't seem to find any information on it at all, which only makes it more suspicious.
Looks like they haven't noticed us yet, but I do feel a strange presence here. I can't really put it into words either.
I will go check the vehicle. Sugumi, Wataru, please cover me.
Hey, Yuito. Are you remembering things okay? What about your speech? Any headaches?
I'm okay for now. No need to worry so much.
You are making sense. It's natural for her to feel worried.
Don't push yourself too hard. You've always had health problems, ever since you were little.
That's right. You did mention that before.
Yeah. I spent most of my early childhood inside a hospital. They finally let me leave when I was around 5, and I've been fine ever since.
Wait, Luca found something quite alarming.
Alarming!
What do you mean?
I know what the transport vehicles are carrying.
Human heads?
That can't be.
Human
The transport
heads?
vehicle was filled with these.
No, I thought I was just seeing things, but they're really...
Yeah,
One
you
of
were
the
seeing
trucks
things.
was already empty, but I believe it was carrying the same thing.
2 trucks worth of human heads? What in the hell for?
Let's try sneaking in a little further. Kasane and her team might be here.
Okay. We need to find out why they're doing this anyway.
Lord! Oh no! More loot!
It won't open.
Why don't we just
sneaking in is going to be
teleport?
harder than I thought.
I can't use
We have
my
Luca!
confidence on any of these doors.
Who are...
Nice! Gun! Fist! Bonk! Bonk!
Forgive the rough treatment. Don't worry, we only knocked him out. He won't be waking up for a while.
Wow! All 3 of you were amazing.
Thanks. I couldn't even move. I'm glad I have people like you who can make such quick decisions.
Hold on. This might be a key card for the door.
Nice find, Tsugumi. We shouldn't have a problem getting in now.
This puts us in enemy territory. I need to be ready for anything.
You!
Okay.
Me
Let's
too!
try this door.
No, let's try not this door. Oh. Okay, let's try this door!
To open, I think.
Loot!
This is pretty rare.
Do you need help?
Of course.
Pyrokinesis will work on that one.
What's going on? Why are there others all over the place?
This doesn't look like an abandoned building. It appears to be some
Dumb.
sort of active research facility. Let's keep going.
I can hit it!
Die!
Let's go!
Nice fire! You got this!
Found the weak spot. Yeah.
Now die!
I'm taking your fire!
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Let's go!
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
Bonk! Bonk!
Crush you!
Bonk!
That must be its weak spot.
Level up! Loot!
The resource reading is close. Should we get it?
Yes, of course. Oh, by the way, level up. Let's level up. Nice! So I can equip one more of these things. Huh? Helps the user's relationship with their allies even more. You will make it easier to deepen the bond with users' allies. What? Merble? Hello, Claire! Bond assist. Burn efficiency. I said hello to Moni. Nice. Say hello from me too.
Go, Yuito!
Why doesn't this work?
Some help, Luca!
Teleportation my ass. Can't anymore. Came back here. Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on, how do I? Okay. I guess I have to go up here first. Oh.
Let's go!
Next. Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Bonk.
This gate needs a keycard to open, I think.
Do you need help?
Oh.
Go, Yuito!
Oh, this place. You didn't like it? No.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Bunk. 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 What's this? Whoa! That's a lot of damage.
This is pretty rare. Nice. It's burning. Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it. Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Attack!
That was a good attack.
Why didn't you like this place, Claire?
I need your help!
Loot! Loot! There's more loot on your map? Huh? Keycard too!
Why is there a keycard on the floor? There's a smudge that looks like blood on it.
Because of the keycards, you know, backtracking stuff.
Blood. Perhaps a researcher was attacked by another.
More loot! Hello, Mr. Save Point Guy. What do you have in stock? Nothing new.
Open,
Okay.
I think.
Hmm. Another Mr. Save Point guy.
Hanabi, let's go! Next.
Bunk. 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 Bunk.
Crush you!
Bunk.
Ooh, that's a big blade.
Leave it to me!
That was impressive.
Thanks.
Use this.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Here we go!
Bunk. 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 Bunk.
Successfully breached the shell. Attack now. Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Bunk. 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 Exactly.
I'm taking your fire! Let's go! Now die!
Exactly. Bunk. Loot.
Hanabi, let's go!
Don't let that one up.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Leave it to
Claire, are you here? Can you answer me a question?
Yeah! Come on!
Attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Yes. Well, I have in my inventory these materials. What are they for? Do I need them for something later?
Thanks. I'll take it.
I'm taking your
I'm
fire!
really counting on you.
Can craft stuff at safe guys. Oh, haven't seen that possibility yet.
Now die! It's over! I can hit it! Come on!
That was impressive. a resource reading near here.
Loot! Force Field Mark 4! You're still early game somewhat. Oh. I take the Mark 4 forging.
We're always together. Does that mean you rely on me?
Sure, I need your fire of fire.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful. Found a weak spot. Yeah.
Early mid.
You lit that one up.
Now die! That was a good attack.
Here we go! Hit it!
Bunk. 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 Bunk.
I can hit it!
That was brilliant.
Leave it to me! Come on! Here we go! Time!
That attack worked.
I can hit it!
Hadouken!
Be a weak spot.
Come on!
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
No, the other one.
If you can't see anything, use SAS to find the source of the smoke.
Leave it to me! It's over!
Nice.
Some help, Luca!
Loot. I love loot rooms. Number 3.
I need your help!
There's no data on this facility, but a long time ago there was a plan to develop an academic city nearby.
Oh.
Looks like an art museum was already built, so maybe they're using that.
Here we go! I'm taking your fire!
Hadouken!
Here we go.
Did someone say backtracking? Oh, hello! Backtracking is cool. Sometimes. Oh, wasn't here before? Loot! Yum. Exchange. Oh, trade data items with various items. Gain from this exchange. Other data is mainly obtained by defeating others. Oh, okay. Wait, it's so awesome you never left. Oh. Ah, that's what these things are for. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Gee. Can I go get good weapons here? I need first this, then this, then this, then this. Oh, I basically upgrade this stuff. So I take this on your wish list by moving your cursor. Oh, achievement! Collector. Then I take this. Now I can get this, which is a little stronger. Also this, which is a little stronger. And as well as this. I can upgrade stuff here. All this stuff. Nice. Upgrade. Devil May Vuvu plugins. 700 health. Oh my god, so much stuff! No, hydrate. Oh, perfected the old man's army stretch for cheating it. What's the old man's army stretch? Hydrate anyway. I gotta get something to drink. Excuse me. No. Um. I'm back. I got something to drink. Hydrate! Cheers! You're gonna be the best streamer that ever walked your heart, pets. Oh, thanks, I love it, pets. Where was I? You're gonna be the best streamer there ever was, and everyone will love you. I sure will. No more head pets. Thank you, Jay. I love head pets. Oh, where was I? Gameplay. Yes, gameplay. So much stuff. Can I even look how it, see how it looks? Archivist. Oh! Oh, hello, Moni! Moni! Hello, welcome! How are you doing? Oh, the new guy that whose name I couldn't read won 5 stars from the jump sketch game. Nice, welcome! Hello, Moni! So much fun. You can get up there again. Oh, these are the weapon use record. Ah, okay. Moni actually has a moan now. Do you? Very short art stream had to stop because second had to go. But thank you so much for the raid. I highly appreciate it. Let me give you a shout out. Shout out Moonleaf with 3 O's. Here, follow Moonleaf. Do it. It's in order. Kind of. Not really. But you know the drill. Oh, this sword does look more dangerous even. Nice. But you really am following. What? I already am oh, I mean, the moon. Yeah, sure, then keep followed. Good soldiers follow orders. Yes! Follow me or I'll hunt you down. Oh, you don't want that. You don't want that Claire hunts you down. We have a better gun for our Ray 2.0 here. And we have a bigger sword. Oh. No! Anyway, let's save. No hunts, only comfy cozy vibes from your stream, Sing. I can't control Claire. You gotta deal with her. Whoops. Oh, I need
This gate needs a keycard to open, I think.
This one was for 3, right? No, also 4. Follow Moon and have a pillow fight in pajamas with you. Oh. Then I don't follow Mooney because I want. Just kidding.
The resource reading is close. Should we get?
Ah, there we go. Extra unfollows. What have you done, Claire? I knew it.
We should use Hanabi's power.
That's a big blade.
Dang!
Sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
I can hit it!
Finish it, Yuiko!
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have. Leave it to me!
That was brilliant.
Bonk! 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 Kabonk!
Now die! That was a good attack. Maybe Sugumi's clairvoyance.
Ka-chunk!
Leave it to me. If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health. So be careful.
Oh! I have a Beyblade! Bonk! Beyblade, let it rip! Bonk! That was awesome! Oh. Mass bomb incoming! Ow.
Use SAS to get behind it. Successfully reached the shell. Attack now.
Crush you!
Now die!
Spin to win! Hey, there's another Beyblade! Die! 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 Die!
Using Lucas' teleportation would make this easier.
Found a weak spot.
Alright, don't use Lucas' teleportation, just kill it.
Next.
Good job. There were a lot of them.
Kick out number 4! Super quick time event simulator, but at least the quick time events look cool. And you have Beyblades! It's awesome! Oh no! Beyblades are freaking awesome! No! Oh my god, Color! You're 7 months! Oh my god, you're a madman, Color! Thank you so much! No! Nice, nice, nice! Thank you, Color! I love you! Huggies! No! Thanks! No, hydrate! No, and that hurts! Oh, nice! Let me drink something first! Oh, thanks, Color and Moni! Oh. Color is very good boy. And come on, stretch! Stretch! When someone watches this later at YouTube, they're wondering why I'm doing this because the channel redeems in chat. Not on the screen. In the arms, in the legs. No. Alright, this kobold is stretched good. You're good boy. Where was I? Was here this level something I missed? Was this actually the way I was supposed to go? Yes, probably. So that's where I'm not going to go. First explore the rest! Anyway. What about my skill points? I have 4 skill points. More XP with brain crush kills. Nice. Where have I not been yet? There were some doors with level 4 security. But where were these doors? I can't quite remember. Can't use the stream where you might be straight, but
Some help, Luca!
We'll be able to move forward if we use my power, Yuito.
Go, Yuito.
where was the door? I'm missing something. I found some doors with level 4 clearance. But my orientation's not the best in here. Unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, this one. Nice. Haven't I been here before? I've been here definitely before. Ah! Oh, yep. Hello. Oh my god. Oh, let me give you a shout out. Oh, hang on, how does this work again? Shout out. Concentrate. Yes. Yep. Hello, fellow cowboys. Hello. Oh, thanks for the raid. I'm so happy. Nice. You brought friends. Here you are again. Hello, me. Hello, Favor. Hello, Rainy Draka. Yep. Nice. Hello, Blue. I'm so happy to have you here. Thanks. Aw, definitely join one Brandy Bone in his streams. He's a funny guy. I love him. Yips to him. Okay, this was the wrong door. My name is Merp, for all those who don't know yet. Oh, hello, me redeemed. Yep. Oh, nice. Thanks. Yep. Let's continue. What? Level 0 experimental division? What does that mean? Oh, that's where I was supposed to go. Yep to the yip. Hello. Oh, thank you so much for the following. Hello, everyone. What was I saying? I'm lost in thought. I was about to say my name is Merp. I'm also a kobold, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's continue here. We're playing Scarlet Nexus. This is a weird game. I have no idea what it's about, but the combat system is nice, and there are a lot of cutscenes. Loot indeed. There's lots of loot. Loot. Cutscene time again.
What is this facility?
Oh my god, I had an hour of gameplay almost, and now it's cutscenes again.
Hey, those boxes. Aren't they the same ones from that transport truck we saw?
There was a transport truck delivering human heads, but we don't know what or why, whatever.
A human head.
Human head.
You gotta be kidding me. All of these?
What in the world is this place?
It's a
Powers
building.
are being held in this building. And others feed on human brains.
The others are
Even if that's the
monster
case, what does it
thingies
seem
who
like
feed
this
on human
factory
brains.
processes the brains. I hate to say it, but couldn't they just toss
Can't
in
have
the
a
whole
full hour
head
of
if they're just
gameplay without a
feeding
full
them to
hour of
the
cutscenes.
others?
Sure.
This smell. Where is it coming from?
It does smell a little strange here. Almost like blood.
Blood. Yum 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 yum.
Those ampules.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, let it out.
This can't.
You'll feel
be
better
real,
after.
Right? Those were made by Spring Pharmaceuticals.
Is it boss fight time? Kingdom Hearts 3 in a nutshell. An hour of gameplay with an hour of cutscenes.
Damn it!
Oh, it's boss fight time against the waifu squad again with one guy.
Looks like Kyoka couldn't lose you.
What is this?
It's a building.
I think you've already figured it out. This is Spring Pharmaceuticals' Seiron factory. To be more accurate, it's an other research facility they run jointly with the Seiron government.
They're using these heads to make their products.
Shiden, stay calm. Just concentrate on stopping Yuito.
Wait, let's talk. Hey!
Fight! I don't want to talk. I want to shoot you with a shotgun.
You're trying to kill me? Now you're trying to hide this cool place? Don't you feel anything seeing what's going on here? What are you all thinking?
Sorry.
I'm not done yet. One more.
Bonk!
I thought you were amazing since you were a cadet design. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to
Oh,
the facility?
I'm paralyzed.
What happened to you? This isn't like you.
Do you need help?
Shut up! You don't know anything about anything.
I have a hit point left.
Us. We don't know anything because you won't tell us anything.
Go easy.
Superpower activate! Devil trigger! Basically.
Don't hesitate.
I feel the power coursing through me.
And I'm dead. What?
Don't blame me.
So whose waifus are strong? Well, their waifus are stronger. These battles are pure confusion. I cannot even control who to log on to. Oh, thanks for the following, Draco. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yep, yep. Okay, let's go. Let's get him.
First you won't tell me why you're trying to kill me. Now you're trying to hide this cool place. Don't you feel anything seeing what's
Ow.
going on here? What are you all thinking?
Let's go.
I thought you were amazing since you were a cadet design. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to hide this facility?
What the frick?
What happened to you? This isn't like you.
What's happening?
Shut up! You don't know anything about anything.
Oh my god, what is this fight? It's a pure clusterfuck.
Let's regroup. Why?
Here you go.
have a choice.
Thanks a lot.
Ew! Okay, one down.
Do you need help?
Here we go. Are you alright?
Fight speed with speed.
Sorry. Sorry. Give up.
You okay?
Don't get away.
You guys good?
I feel better.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, each time I activate my power, she's gonna attack me.
Sorry.
Are you alright?
Not this time. Fire!
I need to support the injured.
Ow! Only cars on the left.
Put it out.
At this rate,
By any means. You won't get away.
I won't be killed.
Someone's down. This isn't good.
By any means.
Ow!
Leave it to me. Thanks. It's good to have you on the team.
Give up.
Do it, Yuito!
Attack! Must follow a fellow kobold. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna catch up with chat soon. You know what? Let me catch up with chat now because I'm so concentrating on this fight. Oh, bang, bang, bang! Pull my David kobold. Yep, 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 yep. Hubba dubba 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 dubba. Go show 'em whose waifus are stronger. I like this game. You have to fight the waifu. Yes, I have to fight all the waifus. Let's follow a fellow kobold. Thank you so much, Rain again. Yep, yep. You're a kobold of culture as well. Yes, they are. See your warning intensifies. Hits you and says sorry 3 times in a row. I don't think she's actually sorry. You have a point there, Ray. Makes ring rolls out of her. I did. Like waifu squad is actually stronger. Of course they have better waifu. Yeah, they have me. Woo. No, 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 no. I'm gonna kill him now. Says too slow and I'm... Ah.
Here you go!
Why?
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention. Support the downed member.
Time to use this.
Yukito, a member is in danger. Can you move, Sakumi?
So you won't lose next time.
I need to support the injured.
Kasane, why?
Damn it! I thought I dodged. Oh! Random revive!
Sorry for the trouble.
Let's continue!
I need you, Gemma.
By any means.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yukito, a member is in danger.
Let's regroup. Hit it!
Hanya!
Snap out of it already!
There we go. Huh? Ray saved us. Yes.
We have to stop them.
But Naomi, she needs this.
What do you mean? What is this facility for?
That's...
I can't take this anymore. I'm telling them everything.
Yes, tell us everything for plot convenience.
This place is another
Safe
research
web to
facility
fight
run
against
jointly with
what?
Spring Pharmaceuticals, just like Arashi said. Human brains of people with powers are being brought here. A portion of them are transplanted into others to turn them into other weapons. The rest are turned into a medical solution to feed the others.
That's horrible.
Hey, are you really sure about Seiron? I know New Himuka has a lot of its own issues. It's not right that the government monitors everyone and controls all the information. But Seiron causing the uprising, that's just as messed up. Can we really let them get away with
We can
transplanting
eat all
human
the brains.
into others? Or processing the brains into drugs?
No, we can't, obviously. That being said, there are, in fact, some people who've been forced to accept it.
Like my brother.
And then there's Kasane. People whose loved ones have been turned into others. They depend on that medication. Human-born others can temporarily regain their senses when they take that medication. Even letting them talk.
Does Karin have a family member that's been metamorphosed?
No, not a family member. Has Luca or Fubuki mentioned it?
Alice?
Oh no, his brain tumor.
His brain is...
Yuito?
Is this happening because I used my power?
Oh, the powers. Too much anime. The anime is too much for him.
My head is killing me.
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You look like you're in pain.
Because maybe because you hit me with all your
He's
powers.
beginning to show signs of speech and memory impairment whenever he uses his power.
His head is glitching.
I'm okay now. The pain is fading. This is...
Damn. Sorry to interrupt, but you need to leave now so we can call this a draw. Hurry up or the others will come.
We should leave too. That okay with you, Kasane?
Yes.
Yuito, our assignment is complete. We should withdraw.
Yuito is the Argus Filch of this game. Who's Argus Filch? Never heard of them.
Wataru said he would report to Major General Fubuki for you.
Okay. Sorry.
Or the Deku
I know
from
I should be the
My
one to do
Hero
it,
Academia.
but
Never
I'm
watched
just
that.
not feeling well.
What are you talking about? It's okay. Don't worry about it. We all know how you feel. No, that's not exactly true. I can't understand how much pain you're in. I probably would have taken the ampule too if I were in your shoes. I know saying that won't help with whatever guilt or
Blah blah blah.
disgust you might be
Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene.
Thanks.
This is the cutscene
I'm
song. Cutscene, cutscene,
The medications
cutscene.
should be chemically
Lots of
processed,
cutscenes.
so consider them more like protein or amino acid supplements.
Cutscene,
It may be
cutscene,
unpleasant,
cutscene.
but looking at them this way might help you come to terms with
Cutscene,
it.
cutscene.
Yeah, I know
So
what
many
you're saying,
cutscenes in this
but it's
freaking
just hard
game.
for me to do it.
Yum, yum, yum,
I know it
yum,
might be
yum,
difficult, but
yum.
whatever you do, don't throw them up.
This was the cutscene song.
You knew?
We saw it happen. You were outside the hideout. Oh, we're sorry.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I know it's not in my stomach anymore, but I just couldn't.
It's fine. We just have to fight through it. I can't make it a habit.
You're right. Besides, Naomi.
Oh,
Must be so
thank
much
you,
harder for
FT.
her. Being turned into another is awful enough, but now she has to feed
And
on these
welcome.
brains? I don't know where she is right now, or how she's doing. When I think about her, I know how much better off I am. If Naomi hasn't given up, then I can't either. I know I can get through it.
After you do get through it, you'll be able to help support Naomi when you see her again.
Yes, you're right. I need to get it together. I'm just wondering if New Himuka is stocking up on those ampules, knowing full well what they're made of. If that's the case, and they do indeed know, then they're going to have to answer to me. No, I have a feeling that New Himuka already knows everything. I just can't get myself to accept it.
I'm sorry.
Huh? You don't need to
Cutscenes.
apologize.
Oh, hydrate.
You have nothing to do
Argus
with the
Filch.
hospital.
Is
I know,
Hogwarts
but I
janitor.
just
Oh,
wanted
this
to
guy.
apologize. I want to look into the hospital and do something about it.
This is a tough position for both of you.
You too, Luca. Everything Karin has done must be hard for you. Sugumi had to see a lot of things she never wanted to as well. I think we've all had our fair share of suffering. But what's important is that we continue to support one another, right?
Yeah. Sorry I worried everyone, and thank you.
Cutscene face sticks.
I want to talk to Luca for a change. I don't know.
Level up. Skill points. £3. Point.
Tell you, Yuito. Just try not to do.
Blah 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 blah. New stuff in stock. Well, I crafted so many swords and this one's just better now. Okay. Well, it's just 3 points, so it's not worth buying, right? 3 points? 3 attacks, so whatever. Oh, force field. Grants temporary invulnerability after the user takes damage. Oh, that sounds... Wow. That sounds useful. Gonna put my money into that. I take that instead of the fire. More defense. More power. Excuse me.
Do everything on your own. If there's
You're missing. Blah 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 blah. Your new battleship program really want you to test it, but we fought each other right now. Avatar Battle Royale? Sure, okay. There you go, guys. Let's see who's gonna win. Oh, there are a lot of people here.
To test this battle support program?
You're gonna lie down.
Yeah, I
You
want
don't
you to
have a
try it
nappy
out.
today. No,
Is it safe?
it's okay. Take
That's
a rest,
what the
Rain.
test is for.
I wish
We
you
don't have
good
much
health.
time. Let's get started. I'm installing it now. Okay, it's installed. Try using your power.
Power? Okay. I can lift up this cup. What's going on? I'm seeing noise.
Good
Calm
night
down.
tonight.
It'll go back to normal once you
Bye
stop
bye.
consciously using your power.
Oh, you're right. That really surprised me.
Nice. It was a success.
What is this program?
When it detects power usage, it affects your visual senses to discourage its use. I call it the forced break program.
What? Why did you make a pointless program like that?
It's not pointless. If you apply various conditions to the program, you'll be able to restrict overworking.
There,
It's even more
but has
effective
won
with
the
an
Battle
organization
Royale.
like the OSF, where
500
powers are
Chinese.
necessary.
Nice.
They'll keep you working
Well,
24/7.
congratulations.
In other words, I considerately made this program so people can use it as an excuse to rest.
I still think it was pretty reckless to stick it in my head.
Anyway, you can't fight now, which means you have to rest. Enjoy your free time.
Well, I am pretty tired.
Why don't you order something?
That was a
Nothing like
clusterfuck.
eating your favorite food into a food
Indeed it
coma.
was.
Okay then. I guess I'll take a break. Although, I've got tons of problems I should be dealing with. I wish Nagi were here.
What's with all the sighing? Am I that boring?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean anything like that. There's just so much happening that I'm having a hard time relaxing. I don't know how to deal with it.
It's easy. Just do whatever it feels like your body wants to. You know, like this. Just lean back. Ah, that's so relaxing. You try.
Wow, that's quite the position. I wish I saw you like this before I enlisted.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before I enlisted, I only knew you through the press. You were so friendly and lively.
That's when I'm on the clock. This is me off the clock. If you don't know when to switch between the two, you're going to break down. I make sure to stay off the clock as long as I can so I don't break. I think you should do the same.
Thanks for your concern, but I can't just...
I see. I'm not trying to push anything on you. I apologize, but I learned a lot.
Wait, did you uninstall the program?
I'll try to tone down my advice from now on. Time to call it a day.
She does it so she doesn't break. I guess that's one way to live.
No head patch.
program is a little
No, I almost missed the head patch. Head patch. Oh, thank you, Omen, for the head patch. Welcome, Omen. Oh, and you've been here before anyway. I'm confused. Whatever, thank you. Your back really hurts, so you're gonna lie down. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for being here, FT2K4. No problem, little one. You take care. Bye bye. Oh, bonding episodes. Oh, get over with. Get it over with. These cutscenes.
Naruto, I would like to talk to you.
Clip TP.
What's up, Sugumi?
CL4P TP.
I finally found that flower. Look at this.
Oh.
It's called a silent snowmelt. It's a rare flower that only blooms at high altitudes. Is this the one you saw?
Yeah, this is the one. That's incredible. I can't believe you found it with such little info.
What is it,
Flower's
Claire?
natural environment is different from Suo's climate, so it took some time to find.
What does that mean?
It blooms on cold, high mountains, so the temperature in your garden is too high. Growing it would be difficult.
Oh, I guess that's why they always wilted.
No, it's amazing that the flowers bloomed at all.
Clip Tramp, yes.
Would like to try growing them myself, but...
Is there a problem? Oh, you did say it was a rare flower.
Yes, you can't normally get seeds or sprouts. There isn't any data about its natural habitat either. There isn't any information about how to collect them yourself, or where to look. I'm stuck.
Okay. Let's see. If they were in my garden...
You're talking about
that means
flowers?
they'd probably grow somewhere in New Himuka.
I want to search for this flower.
Honestly, I felt bad about leaving all the searching to you, so I looked into it a little myself.
This dating sim is something. We're not even dating here.
So I haven't got a single clue where he got it.
That's sad. I'm sure he was good at what he did.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time and care to raise it in our garden. And I figured out why I remembered this flower in the first place. After my mom died, I was really sad for a very long time. The old gardener, he knew she liked those flowers, so he planted them for me.
I see.
So I'm glad I know their name at least. Thank you.
But
I already forgot the name.
seen the actual flowers yet. It must be frustrating.
Still, that's good enough for me. Thanks to your thorough research, I can look at pictures of the flower whenever I want.
You want to see the real thing, don't you? I'll check some more.
Huh? Oh, well...
This is so boring.
I'd like to see it if I can, but you don't have to go out of your way.
I promised I would find it, so I don't want to give up.
Okay. Thanks, Tsugumi. And I'll help in any way I can.
Okay.
She was really excited. She can be pretty stubborn sometimes. I didn't know that about her. Although, the fact that she let me see her like that means she's starting to open up. That makes me kind of happy.
God damn it.
Are there any problems?
Yes. There are too many cutscenes.
Right now.
If you need anything, just tell me. I want to help you. I may not be very useful, but I'm here for you.
Can you stop the cutscenes? It is boring that most of my friends playing Hogwarts Legacy, so I don't have someone to play with. In what phase are we? We are phase 6. Hang on, it is boring that most of your friends playing Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know. I don't have any. I guess I know 1 or 2 people who play the game. No, but I know the feeling and something new comes out and nobody wants to play with you anymore because you don't own the game. Okay, we got a new power because she likes us more. I got a present from her. Okay.
Understand you a little more.
Okay.
I think I've gotten to know you better too. We're the same.
No, we're not. It's like, for me, it's 70 to 80% from my friend list. Oh my god, that's a lot. We're standing next to each other, but we have to WhatsApp here. Does this guy? Oh, he has also a cutscene. Alright, let's get it over with. Most of mine are playing Monster Hunter. Yes.
I'm feeling great. Thanks for asking.
And other stuff.
Make sure to rest when you need it. Part of being OSF is taking care of your body. See you around.
Are you going to work out now?
Yes, my daily routine. Would you like to join me? Light exercise is good for maintaining your health.
You're right. Okay, I'll work out with you. Maybe you can make a training program for me.
I would be happy to. I promise to make the program that best suits your body type and fighting style.
Great, thanks. Ugh, I'm beat. I'm so thirsty. Do you want some water, Luca?
No, you should drink it. I have this.
What is that?
A special protein drink that I concocted. It's best to drink it within 45 minutes of exercising.
I've never had one. Is it good?
I made it strawberry flavored, so it's easy to drink. The intake of protein is essential for building
You're
muscle.
17 playing it from your... Oh my god, I don't even have 17 online at the same time.
It's amazing.
Protein is well known to people who like exercise. It's nothing to be surprised about.
It's not just that. The program you just went through was pretty hard. You're really stoic about it. Why do you want to train so much?
Well, because I'm small. When compared to those around me, I'm always at a strength disadvantage. So I want to do all I can to lessen that disadvantage.
A strength disadvantage? But why does that matter? There's almost no one as good as you in a real fight. You are a Septentrion, and you have top-class strength when it comes to a fight with powers.
I do not want to rely solely on my power.
Why not? You have an amazing one.
People do be liking Harry Potter. Apparently.
Let me put it another
The
way.
thing is, you don't like Harry
Power is
Potter, but
something you are
you
born
like the
with.
world from it.
It cannot easily
I
be changed.
am personally
However,
not
muscles are
into
different.
not really into both.
The harder you work, the
It's
stronger
not
they
that I
become.
don't like it
Isn't
or
that
hate it. It's
amazing?
just I don't really care, you know.
I guess it does seem pretty amazing.
It's not my thing, you know.
Yes, you're beginning to understand. Also, my brother is always ahead of me. No matter how much praise I get, I can never equal him. That makes me want to work hard.
I see.
You like it.
I definitely understand that.
You like it. You only
Thank you for
like
saying
other
so.
stuff more. Oh,
Since you are
that's
here,
fine.
I'll tell you my secret.
What is it?
Your thing is
Wait,
to
just a
stay in
moment.
scenes now.
This is the backpack you always wear. Oh, that's heavy. What's in this?
I've made adjustments.
I
to
like
my
the
daily routine
gameplay
to
of
train my
Scarlet
muscles.
Nexus, but I hate the
Weights
long
inside my
cutscenes.
clothes as well.
You call them adjustments, but it sounds like torture to me. These extreme methods might be the secret to his strength. Will you put some weights in my clothes too?
Of course. They are custom made to be removable. So I will put this here, and there you are.
Great. Now I'll try to walk. Whoa! Oh, my body is swaying just from moving a little.
It's not very heavy, but it will be difficult until you are used to using your core. You can borrow them if you like. Now, I'll do another set.
You can keep going?
Yes, I still have a lot left to do. You can take a rest if you are tired.
That's a Septentrion for you. I can't believe he always wears weights. But there's something kind of desperate about the way he's exercising. I feel like he's pushing himself too hard. Can he really handle
This little boy is buff.
I never expected you to be so odd, Yuito.
Huh? Really? I thought I was pretty normal.
What is normal in the OSF is not what most people call normal. It's very intriguing.
Mid-air teleportation, nice. That's useful.
I think
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah
I'm
blah.
starting to understand you a little better.
Really? I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Ow! You hit me! Ow! 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 God damn it! Ow! Dead. She's killing me. You're overswinging, girl. You overswinging. You're doing it wrong! She's not very good at this. She's overswinging a lot. She's wide open for counterattacks. Anything else to do here? Alright. Let's save and call it a day. Let's see, who's there to raid? The thing is that most people make something wrong. You have always to separate the artist and the art. Maybe that's why she's training. Oh yeah, good point. Did I already save? Darius is playing Eastward. What's Eastward? Let's check Darius out. They don't mean the art is bad too. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Gotta separate. Anyway, that's why I laugh about. I mean, I don't understand. I'm too dumb for this. Anyway, I'm gonna take my break for today. I'm gonna send you over to Darius. He's a great guy. No, not great guy. But he's great. He's great. You know, that's it. He's great. Using words.exe has stopped working. Yep. Anyway, I'm thanking you all guys so much for watching. Thanks for the following the raids from Moni and One Brandy Boat. And I hope I will see you next time when we play Cutscene Simulator Deluxe. I hope you have a great evening. And thanks for streaming. Yep. You're going to Jesus. Goodbye, Murphy and friends. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye.